guys, this is Tara, also known as Recover Your Beauty, and Sexy Little Vegan on my other blog. So, yeah, it's Easter, and I'm taking my glasses off. I should already know that by now. Today was my first holiday at my family's with, as a gluten-free vegan, which I did because the gluten-free is, gluten is one of my alcoholic foods, so can't do it. I can't do it and be sane. Like, it makes my throat swell up also, but it's one of the foods that I just eat and eat and eat and eat. And so, to keep myself from binging and purging, I kind of gotta stay away from certain foods. So, gluten is a problem for me. I also have fibromyalgia, so when looking it up, I found gluten is bad for it, but so is dairy and eggs, and I don't like meat anyways, so being vegan has been a pretty simple transition. It's just dealing with my family that's been difficult. My sister made comments about how I'm not eating anything, how I'm on a crazy diet. And it's like, I'm actually not doing this to lose weight, because that's one of the first things she asked me is, how much weight have you lost? And I'm like, I wanted to say not that much because I'm actually keeping my food down now, but I can't really say that in front of a bunch of people without like it turning into this big thing, so didn't even go there. Like, I've lost 35 pounds since I moved out, but not all of that was healthy. Most of that wasn't healthy. I think the last 10 pounds have been healthy, but I was really, really sick with bulimia and restricting laxatives, and it's been over 5 months, which I'm really excited about. If you ever look back at my old videos, I have a couple from before recovery, right as soon as I'm starting recovery, and it's just insane to see the progress that I've made. That's pretty much why I'm doing these videos. I don't think anybody actually watches them. Be cool if you are. Yeah, it's nice to go back and see my my journey, because writing about it is one thing, but when I see how I can't even look at the camera, I can't even look at the webcam. Now I can actually look at myself on the webcam without being completely horrified. That was not happening before. There's like something in my eyes again. There's color to my cheeks. My cheeks aren't puffy like they were. Like, obviously I still have weight to lose. You know, I'm 180 pounds, so yeah, there's going to be some extra weight, but the purge face is different. It's just puff, puff, puff. So, my mom actually surprised me. We have a hard time talking about anything, really. And she can see a couple of my recovery posts on Facebook, and I mentioned recovery a few times. And, like, to her, my recovery buddy, I talked about Readers Anonymous, how I'm going, how I have a sponsor. We didn't really go into detail, but she said she was really proud of me for the new changes that I've been making, and that she can tell a difference. And it wasn't about how I look, but how I'm acting. I can't remember how she worded it, but she said she was proud of me. And that really meant a lot to me, because she's the kind of person who just kind of ignores it. Like, when I first told her about my eating disorder when I was 18, I was like 113 pounds. So 70 pounds thinner than I am now. So I pretty much looked like I was dying. But she looked at me, well, she made a doctor's appointment, had me eat some pizza, because, you know, that's going to fix everything, and then said, I'm going to get you help. Cool, thank you, you know. The next day, she's like, well, I canceled your appointment. Why? And she does this. Well, it's not like it's an emergency. Oh my god, it broke my heart. I was like, I'm not sick enough. I'm not sick enough. I have to get sicker. I have to get thinner. I have to get thinner. And then they just stopped buying me food. They're like, well, it's gonna go to waste anyways, so what's the point? And it's like, I'm actually trying to get better. But, you know, it's just, and it's been a 10-year struggle since then. I'm 28, and it's still a struggle. I wish I would have found OA when I was 18, but I needed to hit my rock bottom. You know, I was so in debt. I was $500 negative in my bank account. Not paying my bills at all. Taking pills, not just diet pills and laxatives, but pain pills, lots and lots of pain pills, because I just didn't want to feel anything, emotionally and physically. But I didn't worry about my debt or my credit because I was gonna kill myself. No doubt about it. Like, it was gonna happen. I wasn't gonna live much longer, so I didn't have to worry about the repercussions. So now I'm kind of having to deal with it, but I got back on my feet, and I have money now. Not a lot. Not like I'm rolling in dough, but I moved out. I'm paying my bills. I'm getting a raise tomorrow because I'm actually present at work. Like, not just physically, but mentally. Like, I'm mentally there now. Before, it was just, I was binging and purging at work. So now I'm able to be of service to the rest of the world, and I'm not consumed in my own head, in my own thoughts, in my own sickness, in my own disease. You know, it's different now, and it's better. And it's like, today was really hard, but I got through it, and I know I'm gonna keep getting through it. And I told my mom about the 4th step. I didn't go over all my 4th step stuff with her. For people who don't know, 4th step is taking a searching and fearless moral inventory of yourself. It's basically writing down every bad thing that ever happened to you, every fear, every resentment, everything. Talking about how it made you feel, or what happened, how it made you feel, and your part. And so sometimes you don't have a part. Like, if it's abuse, like, you don't have a part. But then it's the things that happen afterwards. It's all the resentment. It's the emotional things that you put yourself. Because, like, I ended up in an abusive relationship, and that was because I was abused as a child. But it was like a separate resentment, and that one I actually did have some part in. You know, I was a really bad person in that relationship, and I'm not saying I deserved it, but I shouldn't have been with him, and I stayed with him because I felt worthless. That was my own doing. So, yeah, it's writing down every bad thing that ever happened to you, every fear, every resentment, and sharing it with somebody else, reading it out loud, and it's very, very hard. And so I basically told her, like, my recovery buddy knows everything about me. Everything. And it took the sting away. And it helped. And I'm able to move on. So this video is running really long, so if you actually stayed through the whole thing, thank you. And I don't know when I'll do another one, but I'll try to do it soon. So if you're actually watching this and you enjoy it, like it, subscribe to it. I know I'm not that interesting, but I'm hoping maybe my recovery can help somebody else with theirs.